So the final step in creating your translations is associating the menu items. If we just click on this website, I'll show you what we mean. We're currently looking at the website in English and it's available in Spanish and Russian. So I'm going to go to the Academy page and About Us. Now, if you don't create associations, what happens is you click, for example, the Spanish flag, and it would take you to the home page. In this case, we've created an association. So the English About Us links to the Spanish Sobre Nosotros. So when I click this, all it does is switch the page to the new one, to the Spanish version. You'll see here we have another page, Torneos, we have Jornada Completa. So let's have a look at this. If we go to the club page and Torneos in Spanish, and if I click on English, it will just go to the home page. As you can see down at the bottom, the status bar is telling us where this links to. And that's not what we want. We actually want it to go to the tournaments page. So I'm going to show you how to do this. If we just go into the back end, into the menu, we can do this on the English or the Spanish menu to create the association. And we go to the menu item and we find the menu item for tournaments. And you see there we have tournaments. So I click on that, open the menu up, click on associations, and you'll see we have an opportunity here to associate the Russian as well, but as I don't speak Russian, I can't do that one, so we'll just do the Spanish one. And you'll see there the menu item in Spanish, Torneos. So I click that, click Save and Close, go back to the website and go to Tournaments in English. And if I hover over the Spanish flag, you'll see now that links to Torneos in Spanish. There we go. That's it. Obviously, you have to do this for all your menu items. If I go into English, there's quite a few pages here, but not all of them have been translated. And I'll just go into the back end and very briefly cover what we've covered in the previous tutorials. In tutorial 1, we covered installing languages, so you have to install the language, but this is for the Joomla backend when you log in, and then you have to install the content languages, make one of them default as well by putting it up to the front, up to the top. Later we covered creating menus, so we have different menus in different languages there. And then we covered translating modules in the third tutorial. So you'll see here we have tutorials in English, Spanish and Russian. One of the other things that's quite important, if you click on one of the modules, for example the Russian module for finding us, go to menu assignment, and you have to make sure it's on the right page. In this case it's on the right page, it's in Russian. And then finally translating content. So if we go to K2, the content manager within Joomla, you'll see here we have some content in Russian, we have content in English, and we have content in Spanish. Obviously with a large site this gets complicated, so the easiest thing to do is select the language that you want to look at. For example, if it's a Spanish website translated into English, pick an item, copy it and then translate it, and then of course link the menu item to it, which is covered in tutorial 2. I hope that's of use to you. If you've got any problems or you need any help, just get in touch.